Welcome to the Daily Intelligence Brief from IntelStor for the 18th of November, 2025. In today's top renewable energy news, ContourGlobal has completed more than $713 million in refinancing and capital raising transactions. Those deals cover Armenia, Austria, the US, and at corporate level to optimize its financing structure and accelerate its renewable and storage growth. ContourGlobal said the transactions form part of more than $2.6 billion in financings agreed over the past 12 months, including refinancings, guarantees, revolving credit facilities, and green bonds. Restrictions on solar and wind farms are proliferating around the United States. Scores of local governments are going as far as to forbid large-scale clean energy developments. Now, residents of an Ohio county are pushing back on one such ban on renewables. It is seen as a move that could be a model for other places where clean energy faces severe restrictions. In Richland County, the ban came this summer, when county commissioners voted to bar economically significant solar and wind projects in 11 of the county's 18 townships. India is taking a second stab at offshore wind projects after the initial unsuccessful attempt. However, the government must de-risk initial projects with more favorable tender designs. Additionally, they must rapidly develop transmission infrastructure and ramp up supply chains for the offshore foray. Two landmark auctions found little interest from developers and were eventually called off in 2025. This risk becomes particularly acute when external factors beyond industry control, such as tariff shifts and commodity price volatility, begin to sway initial assumptions. Tajikistan plans to begin a rapid ramp-up of its solar and wind power capacity in order to reach 2 gigawatts of installed capacity by 2030. Tajikistan recently signed a series of agreements totaling 2 gigawatts in solar and wind power projects during the International Investment Forum. Partners include Wuhan Building Material Industry from China, Ayan Energy in Tajikistan, Yijing Technology from China, and Rosatom from the Russian Federation. In the second week of November, prices fell in most major European electricity markets compared to the previous week. That was thanks to rising wind production and declining gas prices. Electricity demand grew in most of Europe's major markets while solar PV production declined. Photovoltaic production will increase in the Spanish market, but is expected to fall in the Italian and German market. Wind production increased in most of Europe's major electricity markets compared to the previous week. You can learn more about all of IntelStor's market and sales intelligence offerings at www.intelstor.com and subscribe to our channel today.